Hello, it's Monday, May 13th. This is Jennifer, and today I decided to do a video about the various onions, garlic, leeks, and whatnot growing in my yard. So this morning, I decided to clean up a bit. So these were haphazardly planted throughout the yard because I just stuck not garlic bulbs, but the actual, the bulbules, the little guys that you get after you put a garlic in the ground and you get the nice leek, and then there are these little bulbules on the end of that. So I put some of those back in the ground because I understand that that's how you actually get another bulb of garlic. So it looks like it worked, and I've got a bunch of garlic. So I'm still going around the yard cleaning things up. Hopefully this is good garlic. I have no idea how to dry it, so I'm going to go learn that so I can properly store them. And now I'm just going around the yard looking for where I put more of these these garlics, because they're just growing in random places, and in some cases like these, they were interfering with my tomato plants. These are the big onion plants that I planted back in, I believe, either October or November. You'll have to look back and see when the video was made when I planted these. I don't know if they're going to be that successful this year, so I just got these at the Home Depot in a variety pack, and they didn't say whether these are short, mid, or long day onions. Given their behavior, I suspect that most of these are long day onions. And you can grow long day onions in Southern California. It's just that you have to wait until the days get long enough for the bulbs to start forming. So like this one here has a bulb that's forming, but the rest of them look like they might be a bust. So I've already pulled a few that had scapes in them, and basically those were worthless because the scapes created a hollow in the onions. So I think from now on, I'm probably not going to get the random bulb set from Home Depot. I'm actually going to go ahead and choose short and midday onions, by variety, and plant them, so I hopefully can have some more success than this. But anyhow, I don't even know what kind of onions these are. There's like white ones, red ones, and yellow ones. And I guess that's specific enough. I don't know. But I've been waiting for these for a long time, and my feeling is if they aren't ready by the end of July, just go ahead and pull them and enrich the soil and start again in October with some either seed onions or some little, not seed onions, but onion seeds or seed onions, but that I actually know the variety. Alright, these are the French petite leeks. They are ready to pick when they are about a ½ inch in diameter. And a lot of these look like they're ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and get these. I don't know what happens if I don't get them soon enough. Do they get tough or something? I don't know. There are bigger varieties over here. So these you pick when they're 1½ to 2 inches thick. And these are the, I think they're like gargantuan leeks or something like that. So they aren't ready yet, but they're growing fast now. One of the things I've learned this year is that planting onions and tomatoes together is not a good idea. It seems that the onions zap the nutrients from the tomato, and so it's only been until I've started pulling out these onions that the tomato plant has started to improve some. So this guy over here, I'm probably going to go ahead and pull the onions as they are and eat them as they are, even though they're not ready, so to give this plant some more, I guess, room to grow. I don't know if it's already too late for this plant, but I at least want to give it a shot. So from now on, I will plant onions probably in their own separate bed and keep the tomatoes separate from them. On the other hand, this pepper seems to be doing just fine with the onions in it, so I don't understand what the problem is here, but I'm going to go ahead and see if this solves it. Oh, by the way, these are Bermuda onions or crystal wax onions. I believe that these are the same. If not, they're just some variety of a small yellow onion. And my unfortunately my sticks that had the label on them got sun bleached, so I don't know what these are. So judging from the roots, I don't think this was any small variety of onion. These might have been very large, and I think what I'm going to do is transplant them to another part of the yard, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this tomato plant up, put some new soil into this bin because that's full of roots. There's not much soil in here. It's mostly roots from those onions. And see if I can give this plant a new start. I kind of feel bad disturbing it, but it's so small and scrawny that I think it's worth just either moving it or planting a new plant and trying it again. This is my current onion harvest as of now. So I've got some small ones that are saving onions, and then these here are not really saving onions. These are the crystal wax onions, and then these are some of the immature onions that I pulled as green onions. So we'll probably use these very quickly, even though it looks like a lot. I use a lot of onions in my cooking, and we also like them in salads. So we'll see how the other onions do outside, whether those long day onions actually bulb up and become edible, or whether they're just going to be really big green onions. And that's all for now.